All right, now it is time for you, the jurors, to decide this case. And as jurors, it is your duty to determine the appropriate sentence given the offense that the respondent has committed. Now, when you go into the jury deliberation room, first choose one of you to lead the discussion. Then choose another juror to write down the sentence on the verdict form that the bailiff will give to you in the deliberation room. Now, it is your duty to discuss the facts and the possible elements of the sentence. Each juror, each one of you, should express your feelings about the case. Each of you should carefully, though, consider the comments of the other jurors and be respectful of different opinions. And if it appears that any juror is not maintaining a respectful tone during your deliberations, you must notify the bailiff, who will ask the juror to leave the deliberations. Now, in order to reach a verdict, all of the jurors must agree to the decision. In other words, your decision has to be unanimous. Now, remember, there are two main purposes that your sentence must accomplish: help lessen the harm that Ms. Rogers caused by her conduct, and help Ms. Rogers learn from this experience and contribute constructively to the community. The verdict form lists some possible consequences that you can impose on Ms. Rogers that may help achieve these purposes. There are guidelines for your sentences are listed as well. Your verdict should fit within the guidelines unless you have a good reason for not following the guidelines. You may add additional terms or conditions to the sentence if you think they are appropriate, but you must explain them to me as well. When you have all agreed on a verdict, inform the bailiff that the jury's ready once you've filled out the verdict form and to return to court. Now, keep in mind, your decision will seriously affect the life of Ms. Rogers. What you are about to do is important and it is serious. Therefore, it is imperative to take your deliberations very seriously. Your sentence must be fair and it must be constructive. And I thank you all for undertaking this very important work. I ask the clerk to now swear the bailiff in, who will take charge of the jury. If you'll stand, you can stay seated. Just raise your right hand.
Do you solemnly swear that you will take charge of the jury, keep the jury together unless otherwise ordered by the judge, not allow anyone to speak with jurors, no any matter connected with this case except on orders of the judge, and when the jury have reached a verdict, you will return them to use court?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. The bailiff has been sworn, and I ask now the bailiff to take the jurors to the jury deliberation room. And do you have the verdict form with you? Do you have a verdict form? Yes or no? You don't?
No.
Do we have the verdict form? Okay, somebody's got the verdict form. You have it. All right. So if you will follow the bailiff out to the deliberations. Thank you all.
Please rise for the jury.
All right. Will everyone please stand?